I'm in the 8th grade at Bishop Lejay School, and this is my 3rd year doing science fair. This experimentation is going to determine whether background noises affect concentration. The purpose of this project is to see if by listening to different noise levels in songs can have negative or positive effects on one's cognitive performance. If one wants to be able to listen to music and actively get work done, while also making sure that their work is both precise and faultless, this will be a beneficial project for them. After doing some background research, my hypothesis states that the participants are going to have a better performance while being exposed to the 50 decibels, or the calm and soft music, because it has less decibels and no words that can distract the participants. By performing this experiment, I learned that cognitive function refers to multiple mental abilities, including learning, thinking, reasoning, remembering, problem-solving, decision-making, and attention. It has been shown in multiple studies that calming noise has been very helpful in reducing anxiety and lowering stress and high blood pressures. I have learned that noise levels can have significant effects on one's overall health, both mentally and physically. Listening to noise levels above 120 decibels can cause almost immediate damage to one's overall hearing. The variables in this project include the independent, which is the different noise levels in songs, the dependent, which is the change in accuracy, and the controlled, which is the same Lexile reading levels and difficulty for both the readings and the quizzes. The main materials in this project include 14 participants of around the age of 13 to 14 years old. I had 8 females and 6 males. 14 quizzes for testing comprehension, a notebook, 14 5-minute stories with the Lexile levels being set between the range of 1070 and 1080, 3 different YouTube musics, which here are the titles: Greatest Heavy Metal Rock Collection, Pop Certified, and Calm Noise to Fall Asleep to. The methods of procedure taken to perform this experiment include first, quieting the students and prepare for testing in the classroom. Then I made sure each student had a pen or pencil. Then I passed out the readings and quizzes and instructed the students to read the passage and answer the questions. Then I played the ambient noise video and asked the students to begin. When everyone finished, I collected the papers and graded the quizzes, and I repeated with different playlists and noise levels on days 2 and 3. After all of the data was analyzed, the results included that the participants did better and had higher test scores while being exposed to the 70 decibels, or the pop music. For trial 1, while listening to the calm playlist, the average grade was a 2.85. For trial 2, while listening to the pop music, the average grade was a 4.21. And lastly, for trial 3, while listening to the rock playlist, the average grade was a 2.64. As shown on the graph, the purple line tends to be higher up for most of the participants' scores. The hypothesis stated that the ambient noise was going to be more beneficial for the participants' scores was not supported. They did significantly better on trial 2 with the pop music playing. I think a lot of this had to do with the reason that all of the students knew those songs and kind of sung along with them. By testing this question, I learned that there are distractions no matter what they are. You're never going to have a group's full attention. Simply an air conditioner blowing out air could be the reason one gets a 9 out of 10 on the test. If I were to do this experiment again, I would have made sure I looked at my participants' reading levels, so there would be an even playing ground for everyone. Some possible errors that could have been a fault in my experiment is everyone tested in the same room together, so they could have been distracted by their peers and friends. Another reason being there were 2 separate participants who missed the whole second page of the quiz. I don't know if this was because they were distracted or bored and didn't see the page. There are also times where people were talking to one another, also showing signs of being bored or unfocused. I'm going to conclude this presentation by thanking both of my teachers for making sure that this project was accurate and faultless, Mrs. Corcoran and Mrs. Harper, and I want to thank you guys for judging our 2023 Science Fair. Thank you for your time.